Also,
Matt,
hey,
you're late.
Matt is very late. Wow, 12 months, Matt. Thanks for the 12 months. You just came at the end of D&D. We were just talking about like holiday plans a little bit.
Right?
Yeah.
Gotta figure those out.
Mhm.
I
Yeah,
don't
but
know. If you're not busy, I could always try and put together. I mean, I will never DM D&D, but there's some simpler systems.
maybe something like really
That,
quick to make up for the time. I know that Lissa's not going to be available. I don't know about Chris
right?
and Jamie. I'm assuming they can't.
We can always ask,
Yeah.
but I might be able to do like a one shot. There's a few systems out there that
Don't
might be
yell at
really fun.
Don't yell at me, Matt. Stop having a life outside and just stay home all the
Matt,
time.
this is all your fault.
Yeah, it's
All of it is your fault.
all of your fault. If you didn't have a life outside, you would be able to come on time. Feel free to fly down here. It'll be.
You know what, Matt? I will book my flight tonight. I will be there. You better pick me up from the airport.
You better also give her a place to stay.
Oh, I don't think that's even like a thing that we have to discuss. If he knows that I'm coming, he knows that I have to have a place to stay.
No, I mean like I was just assuming that he would be expecting you to be flying in and flying out the exact same day.
Oh my god.
So you'd be like coming early in the morning in Australia. You'd be hanging out, having a feast, and then going back home late at night with extreme jet lag.
God damn it, Matt. How dare you? How dare you not have a car to pick me up from the airport when I make my way down there?
No, Matt. Instead of having a
Monday
car,
is
he would just like run. He would run a carriage like a wagging wheel. He would basically be the horse coming up. It's like Janine, hop on right now. Carry you and drag you and your bags, just running back to the airport to back to his home.
Oh my god. Yep. That's how that works. Fudge, man. Yeah, Matt, good luck getting rid of me after only one day.
You just call me. I call you a pack mule.
Oh my god.
I mean, if you don't have a car, that's I assume how you travel around. Just literally carry a wagon with your stuff in it. Obviously, not with a backpack or anything.
Yeah. 10 out of 10. Exactly how it goes. Exactly how that happened. uh,
I mean, the way how Matt drives in Mario Kart, I'm not surprised that he doesn't have a car, just because of how much accidents he causes. It's like 40-minute drive from mine to the airport. 40 minutes, really? It's just 40 minutes? Jeez, what a lazy bum. Honestly, 40 minutes, a 40-minute drive is not that long to me.
no, that's gonna be what like my work drive is gonna be one way.
Oh, you're gonna be working 40 minutes away from your place?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's
For
a.
my internship.
I mean, it's not that long of a drive still for me, but it's still a decent drive. But it's still one of those
Oh
like
yeah, it's a drive.
it's gonna be. Hey
I'm gonna have
Matt.
to like audiobook or
Oh yeah, you're gonna need an audiobook or a podcast. Retrobound podcast, not. But 40 minutes is about how long it takes me to get to work. Okay. Honestly, like when it gets to driving around, I really don't mind driving for 30 to 40 minutes to work every day. I mean, the worst part about driving is getting stuck in traffic and you being stuck in traffic for like 10, 30 minutes more and you're barely moving. So that's the worst part of me about driving. If it's driving where I can actually see going decently fast and you just can see like a different sceneries, I think that's nice. I don't know how you feel about driving. Matt and I like driving a lot.
I'm fine with it. I think once you hit like the hour and a half mark, usually get really bored driving then.
Now I'm just imagining you driving up to Bellingham when you're going to
Yeah.
university. You
Yeah, I
get
did that
bored.
drive a lot. That was a two and a
Two.
half hour drive.
So every
It's
single
between
time.
2 hours and 2.5.
So every single time you go back home for the vacations, and then you're coming back up, and then it's like also that one time where you try to make a hot pot when you go back down and come back
Oh my
up.
god. Yep. Yeah, all of those. Yeah.
I mean,
And then I made the mistake once. I missed my exit, and so I drove back home through Seattle, which added an hour to my drive.
ooh, yeah, downtown Seattle.
That was a
Ooh.
mistake.
Did I tell you what happened to one of my roommates? The blonde haired one, about him seeing the downtown Seattle for the first time
No.
and
I don't
turning.
think you did.
Okay. It's a funny story. First off, I'm assuming celebrations, Matt. So this story about it. I'm not gonna name his name, but basically he is born in California and only been raised in California, Southern California. And the thing about it is that he never ever seen downtown or driven in downtown Seattle ever. And so one of the times that I was like applying to Pacific Science Center and getting like a interview there, I asked him, like, I paid him gas money, and it's like, can you drive me down to Seattle for this at this time and pick me up after like a hour or two after the interview kind of thing. And since he wanted to go down there for like a store, he was like, sure, I'll go down there. After like we drove down there and he dropped me off at the Pacific Science Center, and then after like 2 hours I just come out and being like, yo, what's up? Oh hey, Vagrant Wiz, the Wolf Barbarian looking for campaign. I'm sorry, we are doing a exclusive campaign, doing only for friends, and this is we just ended today. We're doing like post talk about some random stuff. So I'm sorry, Vagrant, but I do D&D sessions almost every Sunday. We stopped our D&D session for the rest of the year because we're having holiday plans, but hope you can catch us.
Well, some of our members are having holiday plans.
Some of us, other of us not. But yeah, going on that story, basically, I called him and being like, hey, I'm done with my interview. Can you pick me up at the same place you dropped me off? And he's like, fine, like in an aggressive, like kind of like in a text message, and it's like, all right, nothing thought about it. And he calls me and being like, when he's nearby, he's like, get in the car now. And it was just like, wow, he seems very pissy today. So I go by and I get into the car, and I was just like, I saw him. It's like, so how was your time in Seattle? And he just like, shut up. he basically tells a story how he was trying to look for this store. He couldn't find a parking spot. He couldn't find the location because it's so windy. He kept going through like one lanes. He couldn't get like traffic, and he was just like, he was having the absolute Seattle downtown experience ever. Yeah. And then he was just like, I'm never coming back here ever again. And he literally, like, as a memento, he basically flipped off the downtown Seattle. I took a picture of him and I just showed it to everyone and being like, this is exactly his response to Seattle. And he's like, never ever going back to Seattle ever again.
That's fair. That's fair.
It is one of those funniest things ever. So quickly, I got a Ho-Oh. I got a Palkia. What the? Garchomp-C? Huh. I don't know what this card is. I gotta send it to Mike later. And Zacian V. Ooh, nice. Not bad cards. Man, that's some good cards right there. But yeah, that's my story about that time in downtown. Yeah. I don't know how rare this one is. But Matt has picked a card of getting a rare Mew, and now I got a Garchomp card, so pretty cool cards. But yeah, I think that's it. I used to be It used to be one of those my fave as a kid, but lost it. Oh, is that a reprint? Looks like a reprint. Would you want it, Matt? Do you want me to give it to you as a Christmas gift? A Christmas gift from me to you. It's an offer. I'm doing it for Skull already, so there's that. Oh no, like to give you context, Janine. One of my viewers, Skull, I pulled a chubby Pikachu, which I got like I guess 2 others, and she was like, "Oh, can you sign this? I'm gonna sign like the sleeve and give me the card, send it to me, and then it'd just be like, sure." So I'm gonna do that later. As like it's gonna be a late Christmas gift, but yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Shipping will cost way too much. I'm willing to pay a gift to you, man. Come on. Shipping is ridiculous. Oh, international, but I'm willing to gift people. Janine needs to gift me more pictures of Pikachu.
Yeah, you're not getting them for this Christmas. Unless I can find a Pikachu real quick. Because that Pikachu is definitely in storage somewhere.
Maybe go find a Pokemon Center nearby if you can, and then just buy another Pikachu.
Get another Pikachu just so that I can send you pictures of Pikachu.
Either
Sound like that guy from Spider-Man.
Wait, which Spider-Man?
I need pictures of
Oh yeah,
Pikachu.
Johnson. Speaking of Spider-Man, there's that movie that came out and everyone's talking about it.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet.
I'm gonna see it. I'm planning to watch it by the end of the year at least. So it's gonna be something. I'm looking forward to it because it's one of the Marvel movies I'm looking forward to. So yeah, it's ever since like freaking the whole Avengers I've been done with. But yeah. Other than that, I think that's basically it for the post talks and everything. Unless you want to say something else to Matt and insult him.
Oh, I'm already doing that. I don't need to.
You're already. I'm guessing you're already.
I need to.
I mean, you can publicly shame him if you want. I'm just asking.
Matt, do I need to publicly shame you?
Oh, I think Matt is asking you to publicly shame him.
Matt, if I were like you, I wouldn't be able to hold back from a dare.
Oh.
We both know this. We both know this.
See, the thing is, Matt, unlike you, Janine actually goes through with some of her dares.
What are you talking about? Matt literally will go through with like any dare that he gets dared.
No. No. Here's a dare that Matt will never do. Not drink beer for like a whole week. He lives and breathes for beer. All right? If you take away that, he literally becomes a crying baby child that lost his milk privileges.
Oh, fudge. I have a thing that I can totally make fun of you for. Do I share it?
Are you trying to kill? See, this is literally what I'm talking about. If I dared Matt to not drink beer for a whole week, he will never do it. All right.
I think you have to be specific on where he's not allowed to drink beer. You know, like
true.
He's not allowed to drink beer on his bed or on the couch or like in a shower or on the porch
or on in his car.
I don't think Matt's usually pretty good about not drinking.
Yeah. No, I mean like no, not driving. He's like literally in his car. Like he parks his car and just goes in and just drinks the beer inside it.
Or you restrict it to only one space.
Oh yeah, it's like Matt. You can only drink it on your front lawn, out in the open, out in the open heat. Oh, actually, Matt would very much enjoy it because it's summer right now. So he would very much enjoy it outside in the cold, in the very hot weather, sunny weather. So Janine, do you want to expose Matt? Also, what do we want to know a secret, Matt?
Do you have any secrets left?
Apparently, he has a secret left. I mean, I don't know all his secrets. Oh yeah. Also, like, if I say beer, I have this. But
We mean alcohol. I at least just mean alcohol, straight up.
Oh yeah, alcohol. I would say alcohol in general. I
Right?
just say.
Though
I just say.
I don't think I would include just water added to a bottle of apple cider, hard cider.
I
I
would.
don't think that counts as alcohol
You know what
as
would
much
be.
as you want it to.
I think it would be better if we. It would be better if it just he only can drink water as a liquid, only for a whole week. Nothing else. No sodas. No energy drinks. No alcohol. Um.
I don't know what you're talking about, Matt. I said nothing that would give away anything to anyone.
Hmm. Yeah. No. Matt would not last for even like with just water.
No.
Let alone, I was actually thinking of something even worse, Janine. Having him
Yeah.
drink that what was that? That root, that Chinese root, like those like herb drinks. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Are you talking about kombucha?
Is that kombucha? I actually don't know the
It's
name.
the fermented stuff?
Let me look at it.
Wait, is this a drink that has alcohol content to it?
No. I'm talking about literal,
Oh.
like I'm what I'm thinking about is that there's like a Chinese herb thing that my mom made me or about a thing drink. It was like these like packets of like literal like roots, literal herbs, like the belief of like these are so healthy for your body, but they're so bitter. Like it's like the bitterest thing I've ever eaten in my life, and forcing Matt to drink one of those every single day for like a week instead of beer, or like it's any alcohol, no alcohol. That's just like alcohol for the week. So Nick, have you ever drinking a beer in the shower? It's great. I highly recommend it. Unfortunately, I have never drank anything in the shower. The shower is only meant for me to either clean myself or sit in the bathtub alone crying.
And this is how you get them to expose themselves. Also, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just joking. Usually, I like to take baths. Like sometimes, like if I had like a big enough bathtub, I would just literally sit in there in the like a hot tub for like like an hour or something like that.
I would love if I had a bathtub that was actually big enough for me.
Yeah, I've
Like
never
a
had.
legitimate size that fit me.
I have never I have never had a bathtub that is big enough for me at all, where I can just spread out my legs all the way, and I can dip most of my body except my head up all the way up to my neck kind of thing, and lay my back and head back a little bit and just like a relaxing position. I have never
That'd
had
be
a
so
bathtub. Yeah, it would be like be one of the most relaxing things. Just literally just put me in like warm water, and I'll just be there. Not exactly hot.
Hot springs are how you get that. Shit.
I don't think I ever been to a hot spring. Is there any hot springs in Washington?
I think so. I'm pretty sure that there is one.
You're gonna have to give me recommendations to it once I get a job, Janine, because I would love that.
Hot spring.
I've gone months without drinking alcohol. Only ever drink socially. So socially drinking does not counts as also drinking alcohol, Matt. You're not allowed to drink a single drop of it, no matter what situation you're in.
There's a hot springs in Olympic National Park.
Olympic, jeez, that's all the way down. Is it natural? No, it's not. It's probably not natural spas, right?
No, I think it's a natural one, but
Is
I don't think it's like an installation.
Huh.
I think there's a difference. Most of these require a hike.
I mean, I don't mind hikes. I legit don't mind hikes. It's just like I'm so out of shape. I'll probably get out of breath for them for a quick bit. Now I just want to have a have him pat the a-holes, drinking and bathing. I mean, didn't you just work or something like that?
Dude, the Iceland hot springs are so fudging nice.
Are
Sorry.
they? Actually,
Some
oh no,
cats.
no. I was reading that too. What are Iceland hot baths? Actually, I want to look at this.
There's the Blue Lagoon one, which is
Oh, I'm already looking at the Google images. Oh my god, they look so
gorgeous.
pretty.
The Blue Lagoon one is gorgeous. It's huge and it's like a resort kind of thing. There's also this cheese tub, which is literally like just this old cheese tub that has like hoses connected to it and it overlooks a field of flowers. I don't remember what flower it was. I want to say lavender, but I feel like that's wrong.
Lake
Um
Mivat.
there's one that's like a little bit of a hike that's out in the middle of fudging nowhere down like the most dirt gravel roady non-existent road.
Mm-hmm. I
Lake
mean,
Mivat.
for me, I think what I really like about like the pictures I'm seeing on like, Google Images is that I really like the like I like the nature ones, like the greenery and stuff like that. But I think like something about having a blanket of white snow around while you're sitting in a hot spring with the chill air just feels so more. What's the word I'm looking for? Not really majestic, more. I don't know what word I'm looking for, actually. It feels more, I guess, like in a sense, amazing, I guess.
Yeah, there is something really nice about like having that.
Hey Janine, would want us to go like a future vacation where all of us go to like a hot spring in Iceland together?
That is a stupid question. Of course, I'm gonna say yes. Yeah.
I mean, I have to
But
ask.
to travel and relax? Yes. When? When are we going?
Depends. When can you spend a lot of money all at once?
Travel?
I don't actually know how much it costs to get to Iceland and also book a resort there, like like book like a hotel stuff. Because like if I'm gonna go to some place like Iceland, at least I want to travel around the place and see the locations, not just spend there just one day to visit one place.
I mean, thanks, Matt. Yeah, the grad student who is currently just doing internships can definitely cover for another person. Yep.
Matt says
I
as
could
long.
cover like a beer or two.
Yeah, Matt says he'll be there as long as there's beer. So what you're saying is that if Iceland does a ban on all types of beers, Matt is just instantly like, I'm never going to Iceland ever. He's like, Iceland is banned on my vacation lists from here on out. Yeah, but no, I do plan at some point, like when when I get like a full time job and a stable life, I'm planning to dedicate like a lot of PTOs traveling to a place or two and just trying out the local tourist spots and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's like what I plan to do, and then obviously anybody else can come along with me. So it's kind of thing. I think it'll be like fun time for sure. Icelandic beer is good. Restaurants in Iceland are apparently hecka nice. I don't ever tried
There's some
Icelandic food.
there's really good restaurants. We on my trip in Iceland, we stayed a lot at youth hostels, which are pretty cheap.
You went to Iceland without inviting me?
I'm sorry. I think this was before I met you.
You still didn't invite me, Janine, even though you clearly didn't know me?
I know. I'm sorry.
I was I was your future friend, and you didn't even be that considerate.
Sorry, it was a family trip, okay?
It's a family
My
trip.
parents.
Am I not a family?
Not at that point. You weren't.
Janine, you were taking care of me, Emoto, Justin, and now Carl, and then you don't consider us family anymore? This is Janine before she knew that she would become a babysitter by force. Yeah,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry that I don't invite all of my friends to my trips, okay?
Wow, Janine, so inconsiderate. I thought we had something special.
I'm sorry. You didn't come on my trip to Japan either.
Well, it's because you didn't invite me.
Really?
If you invited me, I would have at least said maybe.
Well, you didn't come. You didn't come to my trip to Italy nor my trip to Japan, both of which happened after I met you. So,
But
I don't know what you want.
you didn't invite me. I have to be invited. I'm a vampire. I can't go on vacations with people unless they invite me. I'm a vacation vampire.
I would really not be mad about trying to do a trip with people. That would be a lot of fun.
It would be, honestly. I definitely would be down to like a trip with people. I'm definitely a person that's really like, let's try to go to a place, plan out like a place, like trip plan kind of thing, general trip plan, and then just go like do whatever we want during certain days kind of thing.
Right?
Especially, but it's if there's like a language barrier, that's definitely like gonna be like one of those like I wish we have someone who is fluent enough to talk to the locals in their native language, or at least get like a person from that country to be with us at all times to translate for us.
It does make it easier. It's possible. It's totally fully possible to travel without actually knowing the language that you're of the place that you're traveling, and I've done that several times.
I mean, I don't doubt that with like places like.
It's definitely not as easy as when you can actually ask for direction.
Yeah, I mean it's like with Japan. Like if you go to Tokyo, I would say fairly confident that with people there can a good chunk of them would speak English because it's a tourist place. It's like literally the city that most people visit in Japan kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, we managed to find people at like oh god, where was that? We managed to find people who spoke some amount of English when we were at the Issei Shrine in Issei.
Oh, really?
But yeah, most like yeah, it's the older generations don't really, but like the younger generations do speak some amount of English. Trying to remember, we didn't really have too many difficulties with it.
You
But
know what
yeah, it was a lot easier in like
Yeah.
places where there's like an actual tourist sort of thing.
Yeah, for sure. You know, I'm also thinking like I'm going to Korea with my friend Sean, and since I can't speak Korean, I'm just like I should speak some Korean. But I was also thinking at like as a like a little bit of a joke kind of thing, because he was also being like learning Korean to a point where he can try to speak a little bit of it. That I was like, I would be like, oh, I'm a Korean person, yet I'll pretend like I'll be like, oh, I can't speak Korean. I can only speak English, and he'd be like, oh, I can speak Korean, but I can't speak English or something like that. And just like it'll be just confuse all the locals. It's like, oh, how is American in a speaking Korean, but a Korean can't speak Korean? I should buy the time. I should buy the time by the time I go visit like Australia to like see Matt and other people. I should really practice on an Australian accent, so that when I go there, I could just instantly switch between an Australian like
I was about to
conversation.
say so that when you go there, you can be beat up.
Yeah, yeah, no. I'll train my body, and then just like this is how it's gonna be.
Matt, I think when Nick comes and visits you, you're gonna have to protect him because otherwise,
I'll
we're
just
in a better.
I will literally use Matt as a meat shield in many cases. I'll literally be like I'm picking fight with an emu, and then just be like, all right, Matt, protect me.
Oh my god.
Or like a kangaroo, and it's like, oh, you want to fight? Well, you gotta go through my shield first. This guy, and then Matt gets beat up while I beat up the other person or animal, and it'll be a terrible experience. And then Matt will tell me I have to pay for his medical bills because he would be like broken arm, broken legs, in the full body cast.
Hey Matt, are you sure you still want Nick to come visit you after that?
I mean, the thing is that if you ask me to visit anywhere, you're expecting already a possible liability of you getting hurt one way or another. Free healthcare down here, you're good. I forgot other countries have free healthcare except America.
Oh my god. Looks like your bill won't be that high, Nick.
No. The only bill I'll be getting is Matt's family suing me for almost killing Matt.
Probably. For child endangerment.
Matt's an adult. His
For child endangerment.
Well, I mean, Matt is a child. He is a 25-year. Like he looks 25, but he's actually a 4-year-old.
Yeah.
Matt can't English. He can't even math correctly. He claims that he's a very smart person.
He's still in elementary school, and he insists that he's a big boy now.
Yeah, and he's still in the same grade because he keeps failing that same grade over and over.
I'm still glad that turned out all right, Matt.
Yeah, I'm actually
Glad that you're okay after that.
Yeah, I don't know how bad it was, but I am legit glad that at least you're still around, dude. Janine, you're in preschool. If that's
I don't know what you're talking about. I am a big girl. I can put on my shoes myself, and I can tie them, even though I do use the shoes that don't need to be tied because it's a pain to tie shoes.
so you use the Velcro shoes like sneakers.
No, mine are even Velcro. You just slip into them.
Oh, so
Like
it's
stretchy.
so it's like sandal, it's like those like stretchy sandal. Okay.
Yeah. They're rainbow. Well, they look black, but they're rainbow.
Yeah. Rainbow shoe. I always go for sports shoes. You know, my dad actually complained how almost a lot of my shirts and stuff are really just darker colored, like blacks and stuff, and grays. Like it looks like
color.
I mean, like the thing is, it's like if I keep wearing I have a lot of black shirts. It's like the only thing that doesn't make me look like an emo kid who wears all like black colors is that the shirts actually have nice designs on them and different colors, so it doesn't look all that. I'm fine. I'm completely fine. Not even a scratch. He hit me in the driver's side. Well, that's good. That's good. Wait, it's Australia. Wait, Janine, is it Australia the right side or the left side of the car?
Sorry, Matt. I mean, sorry, Nick.
I just read it.
Oh my God. Oh. All right.
Okay, if I
Right
have
size does not.
if I have 4-pack abs, I know that people in the past actually took off their shirts for like requests in the past. I don't know if guys can do it now on Twitch. If I could still
Scandalous.
if Twitch still allows something like that where I can briefly show off my chest area and I have like a good enough abs, I will do it for a charity request goal. I'll play a game shirtless for a little bit, and that's it.
Look at that, Matt. You might get your wish.
But okay, so they're on the right side. Okay, so yeah, drivers are on the left side in America. Is drivers? Oh, wait, Janine, do you know if the driver's side is only the left side in America, or is there another country? I don't think.
Know the
I don't think.
country. I feel like there is.
Oh, I don't.
I
I
don't
think.
think America's allowed that.
I know that Europe
Canada?
mostly. I guess Canada actually. Yeah. I don't think like any South American. Australia, no. There is. Yeah, Europe is not because I'm assuming Germany still drives on the right side,
Yeah.
and then there's Japan as well, Korea as well. Yeah, I think it was like really North America, really. Honestly, I could grate cheese on your abs. Dude, if I was cutthroat with these types of abs, I'll question a lot of things. I also realized that my chat box, for some reason, on
Isn't including.
I don't know why. Hold on.
Okay, let's see. Australia is the weirdo with the left-handed traffic.
Wait, why? Well, what's weird about that? Don't we
I'm
have
just
left?
saying compared to the rest of the world, there's a portion of Africa, India and some of the countries around India, Japan, UK, and then part of South America will
Hmm.
have left-handed traffic versus our right-handed traffic. That just means which side of the road you're driving on, and I think that means that you're still gonna be like the.
Hmm.
I feel like I drove on the other side of the road when I was driving in Europe.
I don't know all about that, so yeah. Wait, what? Isn't it right driver side means left side of the road and vice versa?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, that's what I was saying. You guys drive on the left side of the road, and we drive on the right side of the road.
Yeah.
Because the driver's seat is then in the middle of the road.
Yeah. Yep. I never fully realized that a lot. It's actually funny because like I was driving like doing Forza Horizon games, and I remember that I was playing it with Emoto a little bit, and she noticed that I was always on the left side of the road, and it's like, is that or is it with me? I was like, either way, it was like I instinctively just went on the left side because of arrows, but it was just like, oh yeah, I just normally just drive the side of the road that cars just drive on. I never pay attention to what side I'm on all the time. It's one of those like oddly weird things. Ugh.
Yeah.
It's one of those weird things, yeah. But one day, I plan to go visit people around the world. Until then, though, we're just gonna have to hang out online. By the way, Janine.
Yep. One day Nick's gonna do a world tour where people can do a meet and greet with him.
I do legit plan on something like that similarly. Like if that's going to do a world tour, I'm gonna have to take like what 3 months off of work or something like that in order to do that. I would say so.
Yeah.
By the way, Janine, did you know that it's already passed, but it's been about a year since Matt and I first met each other, like very first met.
Since you and Matt first met, oh my god.
Yeah, no, I rated
What are
him
you guys
on.
doing to celebrate your 1 year anniversary?
I mean, we did a little bit for the past 2 weekends because I rated him on December 13th, and we played like 2 weekends ago, that which is last weekend. We played just a few community games, especially.
Aw, long distance kisses.
Yes, Matt shipped me a puckered lips, lipstick and everything on a piece of paper, and shipped it to me.
Aw.
But we played a few community games. We even played Escape Simulator. Also sent him some fruit. Of course, yeah. It's not even a fruit. I thought it was a vegetable.
Uh, vegetables don't exist.
But yeah, we played like a fun game called Escape Simulator. It's like escape room. A game. Well, people make games of make rooms of escape rooms, and you have to solve it with either by yourself or with other people if you want. And it's a lot. Uh, sticks it as a veggie. Be a dum dum. I gave you a bum bum yesterday. And then yesterday, we battled Pokemon. We did like Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl battle. And that was like a representation of us, like, because like I was playing a Pokemon game, Matt was playing a Pokemon game when I first rated him, and it was just like a nice little thing. I gave you a bum bum. You better treasure that bum bum. But it was like that 1 year anniversary that since I met Matt, and so it's like me meeting Matt, Janine. That it's been the whole year since I met Matt, which basically means it's getting close to Matt finally interacting with you, Janine. Actually, when did you and Matt actually first interact? I don't remember.
Like properly interacted in the summer. Like beginning of summer.
Why? What was it?
Huh?
It's like, I'm wondering why though. Like, why did you guys interact? I know it was because of a stream.
Oh, it was Fanta's 24-hour stream.
Right.
I had gotten up early because I had to get something. No, we're at the 6 month mark. If
Matt, it's not
it was
Carl with a
Carl's
C.
stream.
It's not Carl with a C. It's Carl with a K. Get it right, Betty.
It was Carl's stream.
Man, I forgot that that was like like this summer. Jeez.
Yeah, Matt was drunk and I was and I was trying to get work done that was just really not getting done. So I joined the stream and I don't know how we got on the topic of Dschungelskog, but we did. And we also fought about pugs and the fact that I think that they're an abomination. And Matt apparently absolutely adores them for a godforsaken reason. And the earliest chat in Discord between Matt and I was just images of Dschungelskogs and sad pugs with no words.
It sounds like it was a fate meant to be, but in the weirdest way possible.
It was perfect. It was great. And
Oh,
then we both caused each other's insomnia for the next like couple of weeks.
eh. Well, I mean,
I know it's Matt's fault for living in a different time zone.
well, I mean, you. Yeah, no, it's all Matt's fault for not living
Right?
in America.
Right? It's all
Hmm.
Matt's fault.
I was not drunk. I was trying to carry that stream. Whole car was getting tired. I had to be sober. I remember ordering like 7-Eleven stuff to keep Carl awake for that stream.
Yeah, don't blame you. That was a long fucking
24 hour.
stream.
I mean, I do plan on doing 24-hour at some point. I really do. I'll let people know about it. And but I'll do it when I move out, which actually I'm planning to move out sometime in the summer of next year. So maybe I'll do a 24-hour as a celebration of me moving out. And then you guys
Okay.
and then you, Janine, can have another drunken conversation with Matt again. If you so choose to, that is.
It'll be great. I mean, Matt will probably be buzzed. I probably will be sober, but you know.
I mean, of course, you're the designated driver for Matt, of course.
Yeah. That's how our whole dynamic works. I just have to act drunk enough. And then we're good enough, which is, my base personality. So
I mean, to be honest, I think we all act drunk when we don't get enough sleep, one way or another. Yeah, when I do a 24-hour, I'm definitely going to be doing a lot of fun stuff with everyone. Actually, if I'm moving out in the summer, I could easily do a 24-hour as a celebration of an anniversary, 4th anniversary of my streams. Maybe that's going to be an idea. Well, Janine, well, truly. Okay, why? I decided to stay at the. You know, Matt, it's also Janine. I don't know if you know about this, but Matt also stayed up for like 36 hours. Like, he stayed up way longer as well after the stream ended. Because.
not surprised.
Yeah, because like that was the day that me, Biz, and Matt agreed to do a raid battle for the L fighters on Dragon Ball Fighters that day, and that was also the day, by the way, Matt. We met Max. So, celebrations, but we raided on that. We did a raid battle, and Matt was just like, "It's like, yeah, I have not slept at all." And it was just like, Matt, what are you doing? He's like, yeah, I know. And by the way, we did that raid battle for I think about good 4 hours, and literally the last battle that Matt Matt said that he had to like actually go to bed because he was getting tired. We won, so it was just like one of the best ways to end it off, and Matt just like fell asleep after the whole thing ended. I still have it recorded, Matt. It's on my archive channel if you just want to see the whole thing. I am still planning to edit everything down for a watchable experience at some point. Yeah, that was the one that Max specifically told us to keep knocking it up. I don't have the chat window because I was only recording the game, but that was literally a moment of him just saying, keeping it. Janumba. Yeah, it was Janumba. We kept losing at Janumba. It was a moment, Matt. It's one of my favorite raid battles that we have done ever with all of us. Just because of how late it was, how tired everyone was, and just we ended up on such a good note. It was definitely one of the best experiences we've done. Yeah. But yeah, one of these. Actually, Nino, now I'm thinking about it, Janine.
Yeah.
You have weird antics with Matt all the time. Well,
Yes.
That is online. What would happen if you guys physically met? I'm just trying to think of that moment of just like you bantering, even more bantering with each other.
I think we decided that neither of us was gonna ever be able to sleep if we did that. Like if we ever met in person.
You'll be like arguing so much, or like making fun of. People would think you're like
The universe would just implode. Yep.
People would think you're an angry couple that needs to be that needs to go away.
Oh my god.
Universe would implode. So what you're saying, Matt, is to never meet Janine physically in person, ever. I I can't pick sides,
No,
Matt.
because the universe needs to implode at some point. What the fudge? Why would it be my fault? Matt, you know that everything ends up being your fault. Oh wait, no, I do remember this discussion now.
I don't have
No,
any
that's
context.
fair.
I don't have any
That's fair.
context. What?
So the problem is I would say something.
Mm-hmm.
Just something.
Mm-hmm.
And Matt would take that as a challenge.
Mm-hmm.
And because Matt was feeling challenged, Matt would have to go through with it.
Okay, okay.
So it would be my fault because I said something and he took that as a challenge. Clearly. Oh, am I, Matt? Am I? Why do you think that the universe would implode then? How is it my fault that the universe would implode if we met up together? Clearly, I am an innocent bystander who had nothing to do with the situation, even though the situation requires me to also be in the same spot as you.
I feel like I don't know. I mean, Matt could just be the bigger man and just not take the challenge, but I guess his ego is just too big.
He's got that fragile ego, man.
His teeny tiny fragile ego. Just even breathe in his direction, he just gets insulted.
Yeah. You so much just blow a little and there it goes, getting bruised.
Purely from your uncontrollable laughing fit that it will eventually destroy all life as we know it. So Janine will suffocate everyone to death with her laugh.
That's a concerning statement.
Kinda. I'm waiting for Matt to explain the science behind Janine's laugh. Then, because clearly he knows what your laugh is like scientifically. And Matt's claiming he doesn't even have ego.
Yeah, it's one way for him to protect it.
People saying they don't have an ego clearly just do have an ego.
It's deflection.
Deflection, man. Matt, you have an ego. Quit kidding yourself.
Oh my god.
Janine doesn't have that high pitch of a laugh. Besides, most of the time that Janine laughs, it will be like, like that. That's literally how she. You hear brief silence. I don't hear most of it, and then I just hear the little bit after it. I hear like a couple hiccups, like what she's doing right now. That's it. I don't hear all the laughs.
It really does sound like hiccups.
It does sound like. That's what I was like. That's what I was trying to say. It's like, that's like every single time I've known you, and even like I don't know if it's partly Discord just not picking up all your other laughs, but it's just like that's literally all I hear. Yeah, it's like I hear the inhaling parts. That's all I hear. I never hear anything else. I have no idea what he's talking about when it's shattering glass.
Oh my god. Did I always laugh like this? I was never conscious of how I laughed. Matt
I'm not I'm not trying to insult your laughs or anything, but it is kind of like
It's always sounded like hiccups.
I would say like ever since like this, we start talking mainly on Discord for a lot of it. Yes, when we first met physically, maybe a little bit more hearing, but I think it would be something similar. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone has their distinct ways of laughing.
Right. Everybody laughs differently.
Matt, I am insulting your laughing.
Oh, you just want to insult anything, so you know.
Just anything that you do, Janine, Matt just will insult it no matter what. He insults your existence, apparently.
You know what, Matt? It's okay. If your existence mattered, I'm sure that would actually hurt me. I'm sorry. Okay, that was a little too far. I'm sorry, Matt. I'm sorry.
I was not expecting that. Man, Janine, I've heard so many insults from you in so many ways, but wow, that was one of the deepest, most savage insults I have ever heard.
I'm sorry, Matt.
That's literally one of the most savage insults I have ever heard you say. Wow.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh my god.
It's true. You haven't insulted her art, but wow, she hit hard. I guess
Come
Matt,
on, hit me, bro. Come at me.
I think that to make it equal, I think Matt now needs to insult your art. Even then, I don't think he's gonna hit as
I've given
hard.
him the option to. He never has.
I mean, the problem is he probably won't do any better than what you did just now. I'm waiting for Matt insult right now. I'm pretty sure he's trying to think of a good one right now. Janine, it's one of those moments where sometimes you make one of the most insulting insults ever to people without fully realizing it. And I think you just had that moment again where you just. I mean, I have insulted people before, rarely. It's to such a savage level. But I think you're one of the people I know who's insult people more often with such a savage level.
I don't. You were saying? Oh. Aw. I'm not burnable trash. What, do I just go straight into the landfill?
Well, I mean, that just makes you toxic to the environment.
Yeah.
Come on, Matt. I already heard video of that. You gotta do better than that. uh, 4-year-olds playing Fortnite are better at insults than that.
It's a reused joke from yesterday. Wait, so you used a recycled insult against me?
Why would
wow.
Why would you use a
being good for the planet?
Why would you recycle trash? Don't insult. I don't insult people. I ain't what it. It ain't what I do. I mean, Janine's the same, yet she's such a natural at it. You really are, Janine. I don't know if you consciously think of these or you just speak out before you even think about them.
I mean, I don't generally I feel like I'm pretty good at like not insulting people when I don't mean to insult people.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time, I feel like my filter goes when I'm you know, can't do it on the spot. Aw.
You can't.
Nope. Okay, we're gonna stop because otherwise I will keep going. It's also Matt. Matt brings out just the worst. Best in me, worst in me. I don't know.
Whichever you consider, Janine. It's your life, it's your body, it's your mind, it's whatever you consider Matt brings out, then that.
Also, don't believe him. He has insulted me before on so many levels.
I don't doubt that. Matt has very much.
Shy right now.
He's put on the spot. He's like a little kid. It's like, hey kid, tell us a joke right now. Come on, go do it. Come on, you can do it.
You can tell one of them funny jokes. One of them funny jokes that you always tell. Yeah, you would never insult me. Never, ever. Not from the comfort of private chat.
Whatever is in private chat stays in private chat. Basically, is what Matt's doing right now. If it doesn't.
Except for 50% of what happens in our private chat ends up being told on stream. I feel like. Actually, maybe not 50%. Maybe a lot lower than that.
I would say some of your stuff in chat is told on stream only if you two show up at the same time together.
Yes. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Because Matt would never speak of you.
It stays in private.
Yeah. Matt will never, like Janine, never talk to you, never talk about you unless you show up in stream.
You don't talk behind my back? Wow, missing an opportunity.
He never does. He's like last weekend, he never talked about you. This weekend, he never even mentioned you. It's like, man, doesn't even believe that you exist.
Rude. Also, don't most of. You don't go talking behind my back? What? How cruel are you?
And yet Janine does it all the time.
I do bring you up quite a bit.
Yep.
I can't help it.
I'll reveal my niceness. Gotta peel away the nice layer to reveal what's really underneath all that skin.
Yeah. Underneath all of it, he's just a jungle skog.
What's a jungle skog? What's a jungle skog? Actually, I don't know what that is. I really don't know what it is anyway, so.
It's not a bad thing. Sorry. Because I'm now looking up images of it, I'm remembering all of the weird memes that I've seen of it. See. Oh, I found a deleted one. Just second. Gotta send it to the right person. You know what? I'm sending it to Matt as well. We haven't had a jungle skog in our chat.
I don't know what a jungle. Yeah, I don't know. That's a jungle skog?
That's a jungle skog.
What is that? Is that supposed to be a giant fat teddy bear or bear?
Yep, from IKEA.
From IKEA of all stores.
A bootable. About table.
About table. You should should be a word. It's a fat stupid
bear. Yeah.
I mean, I have you seen the giant teddy bears sold at like some stores, like at Costco and stuff like that? They're the size of like actual person. I held one at Costco once.
Nice.
It's huge.
Yeah. The funny thing is, though, is that the jungle skog does not exist. Like, you can't buy it in America.
That's why I don't recognize it. It's like, I mean, it's a foreign name, so I assume that they will never use it. They will never use that.
Too powerful. That's so stupid.
What?
Sorry, I'm trying to send images now, and
It's available everywhere except in Europe. Yeah, here's the thing, Matt.
Yeah.
That name, if that thing was ever sold in America, they would automatically rename it to something that is more acute to the English language. That's how America works.
No, it's IKEA. It's IKEA. It still just has a weird.
But does any stores, like even IKEA, sell stuff that is like even in like in their native language to English people? Because people will just get English people will, on average won't understand what the heck it is or how to even say it. You call it a Jungelskog?
Jungelskog.
Jungelskog. Is it not Jungelskog, or you're just laughing at how it sounds?
I'm just laughing at stuff. Definitely not filling up my chat with Matt with Jungelskogs now.
At this point, you kind of need to draw Matt in as a Jungelskog or something.
Oh my god.
Can that be a thing where you just have Matt as a picture as a reference, and then draw
Matt, would you like that as a Christmas
Christmas gift? Thanks, guy. No. Here's the thing, Matt. You're the one who brought it up. I did not know what you guys were talking about. You're the literally one who typed it. Janine laughed, and finally, all right. You're the one who brought it up. You are at fault here. Don't blame me. It's all your fault. I don't know if you think about the same thing, Janine.
Okay, I'm good. I've sent definitely not enough, but wait, no, this one's great. We're just going back to our roots. It's fine. Okay, there we go. Where's the chat again? I have no idea what Matt has said for the last.
Matt is blaming us.
I mean, yes, it is my fault for his DMs being demolished with Jungelskog. But wait, Matt, are you saying that you don't appreciate the Jungelskog? That you don't appreciate all of the DMs of Jungelskogs? Because that's on you. That just shows that you're not with the Jungelskog supremacy. No.
I mean, Janine, you haven't Janine, here's the thing. If Matt doesn't appreciate the Jungelskog's supremacy, then you haven't converted Matt yet to the Jungelskog supremacy.
That's the one who started the Jungelskog supremacy, as far as I'm concerned.
I don't know. I'm just assuming. I thought you started it.
No, I didn't know it existed until Matt brought it up. Way back then. No, god damn it. Great. Now I've got pugs. Sad pugs.
What is going on in your guys'
the reason why
I don't understand what you guys are doing in your DMs. What is going on? I'm both intrigued. I'm both intrigued, curious, and also terrified.
I don't know what's happening, okay? It's a demon pug and a pug being vacuumed, and I just can't. Oh god.
No, can't.
I've got tears in my eyes.
I'm just imagining a Jungelskog Matt holding a beer, and as well as a Matt pug who's crying, getting sucked up into a void of a vacuum cleaner, with a beer can following suit.
Oh my god. Probably.
Like at this point, if my mom walked into me right now, I would switch to a porn to make it less weird. It's like, Matt, are you winning, son? It's like, don't look at my secrets here.
Wait, There's definitely wait. Where is the BDSM one?
A what? Wait. What are you guys doing?
Oh, they took it down. Damn it.
What are you guys doing?
There used to be a BDSM Jungle Skog picture, but I don't see it. Sad. Okay. I can't.
I don't know how you guys found that stuff.
Oh my god.
Janine, are you okay?
No. Yes, I don't fucking know. This is what I get for staying up this late.
Do you mean this image, Janine?
What? Where?
Is it this image?
No, but yes. There's one where it's like the actual. There's one where somebody dressed up the actual plushie. In that year. For whatever reason. I might have to go back up through the images that I've sent to.
You're gonna have to, but that's a long one.
Yeah.
What did you guys search for to even find all these images?
You know what? I don't actually remember.
All I know is that you and Matt are seriously both of you are like a very volatile chemical reaction. Alone, you guys are relatively fine. But if you guys get any near each other within any proximity, you guys start exploding.
We're just. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it.
You guys have problems. It was. I'm guessing you guys had a long night.
Yeah. Yeah, it's difficult for either of us, I feel like. Sleep. Also, yeah, that was a long night for Matt. I don't even remember what I was working on. I feel like I was working on a presentation or a paper, and I can't remember which it was. Either which way, apparently I was also in a weird space.
You know what, Janine? It's like whenever I do my 24-hour, I hope Matt just stays the entire time, gets tired, and also that you pop in with tired Matt, and we have another argument battle, whether in chat or just in call.
Yeah. I feel like it's been a really long time since Matt and I have been in a together, which, probably should fix that.
Maybe Christmas. Well, no, Matt is going with his missus. Well, that's on our Friday, but on our Christmas day, I don't know if Matt is doing anything on 26th. Do you want your stream to take a death? Because that's what will happen.
Hey, Fanta's stream didn't get taken down.
Well, to be honest, Phantom's stream is more PG. Mine's definitely getting close to the rated R territory.
All right. Well, in Matt's case, he'll just end up saying my swear words instead of normal swear words.
Fudge.
Anyways.
Wait. What do you replace your words in with them? It's like I know it's fudge.
Basically,
shoot.
Fudge.
I mean, you only
Fudge,
say fudge.
Shoot, dang.
What about A? What do you say with A? Apes?
I actually don't use A.
That's true. Yeah. You don't even use B.
Nope.
You say shoot, yeah.
I'll say BS,
That's true, yeah. And then there's
but
like
I won't.
you can say heck. Yeah, you say heck.
Yeah.
I didn't know you well enough there. I was still establishing boundaries. I think the
I'm sorry.
boundaries. I think you were
Matt,
establishing
what
boundaries.
boundaries?
Like you were basically building boundaries, and then either Janine broke them, but then it's like when Janine builds her boundaries, then you break them, and it just keeps like a boundary just is never made because it's incomplete all the
Say
time.
that like we were actually creating any boundaries. I think the closest that we got to creating boundaries was the fact that we constantly were checking in with each other in case we had gone too far with our jokes. Like we would get to a new level and then check in with each other and be like, "Oh my god, are you okay? Like like are we good?" And then the other person would be like, "Yeah, I'm fine. Like what? No, that was nothing." And then we up it a level again. So, I don't yeah. I learned that there are there are no boundaries.
When I'm in stream, I ain't family friendly anymore. It's just being me. Yeah, I mean, Matt, ever since I mean, like literally, Matt. Like this is seriously, when I first met your stream, you were just quiet and just like taking care of like Coliseum, and you weren't swearing that much. I don't know.
Matt
Actually,
being quiet?
no, like actually legit. I don't know if you saw the clip of when the first time I rated Matt. I did make a clip a while ago, and he was like being more focused on like battling in Pokemon Coliseum. He was like doing this. He was quiet relatively, and Craig was in the chat helping him. And then when I rated him with like Paragon Greninja, um, I literally rated him, and he's like, "Oh, Laser Gamer 112, thank you for the effing raid, man." Like, oh, F me. Like, I was not ready for this. And it just keeps swearing all over. It's like, F, like, fudge me. Fudge. Oh, man. You guys came at a time. Yeah, you were excited, but you also were, I don't know. I don't know if you were partly drunk. You were flustered. That's for sure.
A flustered Matt.
Was it the big? Oh yeah, no. That was the same day that I got rated 3 times in a row. That was literally the same day I got rated 3 times. Was it your first random raid? Oh, I guess like you had 100 followers and you just started. Yeah. Was it your first random raid? Wow, I didn't know that. You were my first random raid, and you.
Oh wow.
That was literally the most random. I never rated anybody because I never felt confident in it. But it's like, well, I had a lot of people, and then Justin was like, "You know what? You should raid someone." It's like, okay, find someone. And he's like, "This guy is playing Pokemon Coliseum. Want to raid him?" And we raided him, and we were like, literally, Justin and I were listening to Matt talk, and we were just like laughing at how he was commenting. He's like, "Oh, fudge me, man! I don't know what I'm gonna do." And then it was just one of those like yeah, this guy's actually legit funny. See, Janine, this is what I have to deal with Matt every single time he's in my chat. This is adult territory right here. Actually, well, technically my stream, well, my stream is rated mature, so technically it is rated R slash should be like recommended for more mature audience. But it is legit one of those like moments where I remember, and it's been a long time. Again, I'm glad that when I'm here, yeah, I'm glad that I got to rage you, Matt. It's been like a fun year, and I'm looking forward to more. I mean, if you're free on my Christmas, which is my Saturday, I don't know if you're free on your Sunday, dude, but we can still play more games together, man. I still want to play more Escape Simulator with you. James and I were playing like Sudoku and stuff like that last night. It was a lot of fun, and like other stuff. So there was a up in your stream when you were playing Paper Mario. Was it really? Okay. You said thank you. Oh yeah. And that was during a time where I only streaming twice a week, yeah. And then I sh- I don't know, maybe. And I remember I really chatted with you getting closer to your 24-hour stream. And I popped in again because I was like late and you were live. And I think like I know that yeah, because like the only other person would be Grace would be streaming that late, and even like Digits. I didn't follow many other people who would stream late. So then you would be streaming late, and I would just pop in, say hi, and hang out with you and Kraid. I remember that voice call. I remember how also like Toast Dog and people were like, "Man, you have such a deep voice." That was literally my first interaction. Was what like I just woke up, and I just came on for Among Us and we played a bit, and then you had me and Kraid battle, and that was the time where you couldn't even stay awake with us Kraid and I battling in Gen 2. You were just like, end me now. This is the most boring fight ever. I wish I actually could played with you in Dragon Ball Fighters, but I wasn't awake that time. It was like late for me. I saw that. I saw you on stream, and you were literally dozing off. And like it was a good. I was like so determined to not like lose, and then Gray was like, "You thought you ran, PP." Yeah. There was a lot of moments where it was just like that was just funny. So yeah, that was that was 24-hour stream was definitely one of those best moments. And again, Matt, I think I do plan on doing a 24-hour stream at one point. If I'm gonna be moving in the summer, I might do a 24-hour stream in the summer. So I'll let people know for sure when that happens. And I think it'll be definitely a good time to just do like hang out for like all 24 hours, since it's been one of those like I'm doing a one-off charity stream next year. If it's gonna be 24 hours, I'll definitely try to hang out with you as best I can. Yeah, you have to dedicate an entire weekend for it. That's for sure.
Yeah. You need to give yourself time to recuperate afterwards.
Yeah, I mean, Janine, you better show up on that charity stream for Matt. Otherwise, I'll literally, if I don't see you on stream with Matt at all with his charity event, I'll literally be like, Janine, it's like, what are you doing? Stop being busy and get on the stream.
Wait, has the charity stream been decided? What day
No,
that is?
no.
Okay.
I was like,
I will be there, bothering Matt. Can I? Actually, that'd be really rude of me to harass Matt during his charity stream.
how about this? How about every like Janine will insult Matt for every $10 donated.
What?
It'd be an incentive. Janine, you be in call
Hey,
and
okay, but like people on your stream know, and on Fanto's stream know that we're like this.
yes, but
On
not.
Matt's stream, I've never talked.
That's true.
I don't mean that it would be rude to you. I'm talking about your viewers. To you, I can say whatever. It's fine.
Janine, when were you ever considerate to Matt?
If he tells me to stop, I'll stop.
But Matt has never told you to stop, has he?
Nope. That's on him.
That's true. Matt be like, "Why, Janine? Why you have to be so mean to me? You know, you could just tell me to stop. I know, but why you have to be so mean to me?" I think my 24-hour stream is definitely gonna be like think about a charity stream for mine too. Watch me. I think they're used to it. Hey, I watch your stream, and I insult you. I mean, the best I've done with Matt on some of his streams was definitely making him not swear and forcing him to drink a beer on stream for like 30 seconds. That was legit one of the funniest things I've ever done for Matt. Like, ever done Matt do.
Yeah.
We were late night Mario Karting. I told Matt I could redeem a beer, and he was like, fine, I'll stream it, drink a beer. And it's like, all right, we're raiding Carl with a 5-person raid. And it's just like, everyone was so confused. Like, what just happened? I am lost. It's like, I was here for the whole time, and I am lost. That was legit one of the funniest moments ever. Also, like, with the chaotic Mario Kart, if Carl is not going to be going to be edited, once I start getting down to editing times, I will help with the editing. Especially when my peak in January, there was average of 30 viewers and everyone was salting the chat. The chat was gold. Yeah. That was funny. I remember those. And I remember threatening Kraid for his mod. It's like, I want Kraid to die so I can take his mod powers. It's like, hey, Matt, give me Kraid's mod powers. I'll fight him for it. Remember those moments.
Fight.
Gladiator match. Janine, you'll be the deciding factor. You basically be like one of those like kings or royalty king or queen people just sitting in your throne.
Fight in front of me, draw blood, and do all of the things.
Yeah.
So that you won your mod power. The most boring way possible. Oh.
It was because during the charity stream, Kraid and I were betting. Basically, Kraid was like betting his mod powers in a sense, or me getting his mod powers, and I was not gonna lose anything. It was like basically it was gonna be a win loss for Kraid, and I was gonna be a win neutral for me. And he just like after so much battling, it's like he just gave me the mod powers and just be like, man, I got it in the most boring way possible. I didn't even. I mean, I won those matches, but it was still one of those like, man, I didn't even steal Kraid's. Definitely one of those like funny moments. I couldn't. I was dueling him in Pokemon. Kraid agreed to it. Kraid could agree to this condition. It was a battle to the death. You're basically saying a battle to the death, but the guy can still live. That's not a battle to the death. That's a battle of just saying I win.
There's so much fighting happening.
This is what happens. This is what happens when Matt shows up in any of our chats. We all start fighting with each other. It's all Matt's fault. Matt's trying to reason with this. I can't reason with it. It was a battle to keep me away. You know, Matt, when you're sleep deprived and I do my 24-hour stream, I dare you to actually watch and commentate over Kraid and I battling. A Gen 2 battle.
You're inviting something into your stream. You're inviting quite something.
When I do like a 24-hour stream, I'm going to be inviting a lot of people over just to do it. And I would legit rather die. This is why I would have Janine there too, to keep you in check with what's the name again?
Don't you want to do commentary together? It'll be beautiful and chaotic. And also, I also don't pull my punches against Nick at times.
Oh yeah, no, you have done savage moments to me.
I feel like I did more savage moments like earlier on. I
Probably.
think.
Probably. I don't remember most of your savage moments. They usually just come and go.
Yeah, they're just sudden.
Yeah, you don't think about your savage moments. You just do it, and then we didn't take a second to think about what you just said, and then just be like, "Oh Jesus!"
I didn't just rip someone's heart out. It's fine.
And it's already been that time to just open up another pack.
Apparently.
Another celebrations. You know, if you and Matt were to commentate on a Pokemon match, you guys wouldn't even be commentating on the match. You guys would be literally just fighting each other, bickering at each other. Janine has ripped out my heart many times. Are you sure you're gonna be okay? Isn't that like wouldn't that actually
He
ruin
doesn't
your?
need it.
Are you saying at this point Matt doesn't even have a heart anymore?
No, I'm saying that he can live without it. Slightly different.
I mean, he's not completely heartless.
Not yet. I haven't ripped it out. I mean, I guess I have based off of his commentary. It's fine. It's okay.
Wow. Sakaleo. She ripped out my heart and punted it so effing far. Just.
It's not my fault that your heart is aerodynamic. I put it back.
Wait, if his heart is so aerodynamic, does that mean he has a cold heart? It has to be like a really hard heart to get that aerodynamic.
This is really in China right now.
Hey, more excuses. More excuses for Matt to travel. Right?
Right? We can go on an excursion, find your heart. Which I'm pretty sure I put back. I think I did. Is that not what me sending you Jungle Skogs did? Is that not how I put your heart back?
No, Janine. You found a heart. And you put it into Matt.
It's an improved heart. It's a new and improved heart.
Are you sure? Because it might cause some problems because it's so tiny.
Okay, you're the one who just said that Matt has a small heart now. So,
At least I'm not saying
that's not on me.
At least he's not. I'm not saying he has a small dick. That's usually that would insult his ego.
Is that worse?
Well, to men, it might be.
No.
I mean, depends what Matt has pride. No, Matt, I will not leave it out.
I don't know. I'd rather leave it out than have it in. I'm sorry. It's 2 a.m. It's past 2 a.m. Oh, okay.
I know it's
Honestly, still don't think that's the worst burn that I've given him.
No, it's not the worst bird, but man, I was not expecting that.
I was not ready for that to come out of my mouth. Oh god.
Oh. Can we
I'm
just
not gonna hear the end of this.
No, you're not.
You are. What? Can we just what? Can we just what?
Can I request, Janine, can you be on more often? You know, I want to hear more 2 a.m. tired Janine when it's possible. Sometimes it just brings the best out of you.
God. Does it? Does it really? Are you sure of that? Oh,
I mean, it brings out an interesting side. That's funny. I like how we went from casually talking about my dick on stream. He was playing D&D an hour ago, and now this. Yeah, it became... Because, like, Matt, it's because you showed up at literally the end of the D&D session. And I asked Janine to stay around. That you're the one who caused about all this. I was gonna talk with Janine and casually talk about D&D and like have it there, and then it's like, no, you show up, you bring the worst out of Janine. Fault. It's all Matt's fault. You bring the worst out of Janine. It's you just showing up. That's your fault. This is not how I was expecting. It's all. What happened again? Bull crap. I call bull crap out of that.
Do you take lessons on that, Matt? How do you get over that? How do you stop? I feel like that's a learned skill.
It's like he has to go to rehabilitation. Rehab, yeah.
Sorry.
I can't say some words for some reason, but he has to go to rehab.
It's definitely not rehab.
Rehabilitation. Oh.
I think it's go through rehabilitation, not go through rehab. Those are two very different things.
Are those? I don't know the difference.
Matt, it's okay. We know that you can't be hurt through mundane means. And Nick, rehab is for like drug use.
Mm.
And rehabilitation is a behavioral thing.
Oh, Matt, there's a difference.
Rehab is a place. Rehabilitation is like an action. It's like a learning thing.
Oh, okay. Also, I was gonna insult Matt with something. About his previous comment. I don't know if I should say it. I don't know how hard. I don't know if I should say it more, or to
it's
not.
Your stream.
I don't know if Matt could take more insults. I was gonna say.
Matt said do it.
I was gonna say, Matt, it's gonna take a lot more to hurt you. Due to how thick you are, it's gonna take a lot harder to get through your thick skull, and also thick fat.
I don't know, if you go straight through the eye, that's a pretty soft opening.
I'm a thick boy.
Oh God.
My eye?
I love this. Oh my God.
From me.
I'm not anywhere close to your eye. Clearly, I am several hours away from your eye.
But so what you're saying is, Janine, he has some hours to have his eye and enjoy it before you stab it, right? And that way, Matt has to wear an eye patch for the rest of his life.
I'm just gonna put this out there. I have no intention of stabbing him in his physical eye.
But you could stab him in his heart.
Just to put that out there.
My. And yet you rip his heart out on a regular basis.
That's just because he won't admit that he's amazing. That's on him.
You legit said you would. Matt's not gonna let you drop it now.
I only made a comment comment about the fact that if your skull is really thick, then clearly the only way to like get through your skull is to go through one of the openings, one of which being your eye.
He's a peewee. He's a peewee. He has a big head, thick skull, peewee brain. But his eyes
It's okay.
are
We'll
regular.
do this medically. Since you're so obsessed with keeping your eye, we can just do this properly and medically and just take an ice pick straight into your brain. It's fine.
Are you sure you can aim for his brain?
It's a medical surgery.
Are you sure you can aim for his
I
brain?
mean-
It's pretty tiny.
No comments. I'm just gonna let that sit.
Small name, small. Oh.
Small head. Did you mean to write small heart instead of small head?
I was gonna say small heart. I thought it was gonna be small heart, not small head.
Same. It's okay. You have a giant ego.
It was meant to be the heart. I think he just insulted his head. Just roll with it.
Small head, small. I mean, if you have a small head, you don't really need a large brain. There wouldn't be enough space to fit it.
That's true. Well, you have a tiny voice. Be like high pitched, like, "Hi, man, I'm Matt. What's up, yo?"
Matt with a small voice.
Matt with a small voice. I cannot.
Oh.
That Matt with a small voice would have to be Matt with helium.
How much helium would he need for that?
Probably like 10 gallons, at least for a minute. My voice with the helium actually really does sound really weird. I've tried it once, and unfortunately,
I mean, it's.
Hmm?
I mean, it's helium, so yeah.
I tried helium, and it was I sucked in too much helium at one point. I blacked out for a quick millisecond.
Yeah, that does restrict your airways. You know that, right? Like, it's not a safe thing to ingest a lot of.
No, it's
or
not.
inhale.
No, it's not. I was like, that was my first time inhaling helium, and I wasn't too young, but I was definitely like really. That was my first like experiencing helium. Was just like, oh, this is super exciting. I want to keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, and all that stuff. It's been 90 minutes. I was meant to have a shower, cook dinner over an hour ago. Dude, do all at the same time, man. Just bring your computer along with you. Yeah. I should end it
Bye,
off.
Matt.
I should end it off here. Bye, Matt. Janine needs to go to bed. I'll end it off here. Let's talk again. Let's play more games. Okay, Ben, give a second. Oh no, Matt is just dragging his computer all around. You know, if Matt brings his computer into a shower, that's gonna cause a lot of problems.
I mean, he just needs to bring his cell phone into the shower, right?
His cell phone is talking, taking pieces. I mean, there are people who have made brought laptops into their showers.
I feel like one day he just needs to have a whole setup in the shower. Like a whole huge setup. Thank you, Matt. Yes. Yes, it is.
This is why I said PV brain.
Oh my god. Oh god.
the things that we go through to just talk to Matt. I don't know if we are losing
What do
brain
you mean
cells.
we?
I still
He's
include.
going through this stuff.
I mean, I don't know if we lose brain cells or not. What do you say, Janine?
What are brain cells again?
I don't know. I can't think of what them. I'll let you. No worries, Matt. I'll chat with you later. If you're down for some games later, let me know. But I'll let you go take a shower and get some eat grub, dude. It's been nice chatting with you at least, and hope you take care of yourself.
Night, Matt. Do I get the feeling this isn't the last that I'll hear from you?
Probably not after he eats. He probably will.
Probably not.
He probably be chatting with you about more pugs. Bye, Matt.
Bye, Matt. I don't believe you.
Yeah, this is definitely not going to be the last time you're going to be talking to him today.
Well, maybe actually. My today has technically become the next day already. So.
That's why. I mean, that's why it's saying like today you're definitely not going to be. This last time. You're not talking. Last time you're talking to him for today. Unless you just straight up ignore all his messages and you just keep seeing sad pugs every single hour until the next day. I swear Matt should do that.
Oh God! Don't give him ideas. Don't.
You know, Janine, I am a bad person.
You're just a bad influence at times.
Yes, I am. All right, Janine. Well, I'm gonna end it out here. Let's see. I'm just looking. I have. Let's see. Who have I not raided? Well, I guess I could do my weekly raid on Fanto.
Yeah, go for it.
I'll raid. I will raid Fanto. It's been fun. Thank you, anybody who has been lurking. Thank you, Janine, so much for hanging out and chatting and insulting.
Whatever that chaos was.
Like insulting Matt, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah. It's been a lot of fun. I hope everyone take care of themselves. Everyone stay safe. If I don't see you, I'll by next Friday, or like anytime later on the week, if I ever decide to stream late night anything. I hope you all have a great Merry Christmas. And if you don't celebrate that, that's totally fine. I hope you have a happy holidays. Everyone stay safe during the holidays. Spend time with your friends, family, or whatever you want to do. And especially if I don't see you by next year, I hope you all have a great next year and the rest of the years coming. I hope you all just have a good rest of the year. And I hope to see you guys in the next year for another stream, whether it be mine or someone else's. And take care, guys. Happy New Year. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Is there any other holidays I'm missing, Janine?
I don't know if we already passed Kwanzaa. I don't.
Yeah, I don't know.
All of the winter month. All of the winter December month holidays. Happy those.
Happy those. Happy Hanukkah.
Way more than we can ever think of.
Probably. I know it's Happy Hanukkah. Happy birthday to all those last minute year birthdays. I know Jamie.
December babies.
I know Jamie's and Chris's birth, like Jamie, the baby boy, Mr. Chunky, is having his birthday in like a couple days or something. So, yeah, happy birthday to all them December babies who haven't had a celebration yet. Hope you gotta take care. We're gonna raid Fanta Yoshi VR. He's playing Mystery Dungeon. We're gonna say hi to him. I don't have a raid message at all. So yeah. Let's go say. I don't know. I'm gonna just spam I'm gonna spam in honor of James. I'm gonna spam his famous Dorito. James always does a Dorito chip every single time he enters a chat. That's where you know he's just gonna come in. But yeah. Hope everyone has a good rest of your day and rest of your night. Thank you guys so much for watching or lurking or hanging out. Take care, and I'll see you guys in another stream for sure. And I'll catch you guys later. Bye bye.